girl Saki and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about reinventing yourself and becoming the best version of you. At the moment you may feel uninspired, unmotivated, bored, or tired of the old you. Well, it's time to reinvent yourself, rebrand yourself, and become the best version of you. I'll provide you with all the tips of how to step into the new you. Firstly, reinventing yourself, identify patterns, values, and activities that no longer serve you, changing them for the better option. One is understanding the journey. It's about self-awareness. It's about self-understanding. What you'd like to achieve from this journey, who you are and what you want to be, what brought you here, and actively assessing what you want to change. So I have been on this journey 4 years ago and I have reinvented myself, but reinvention can happen at any time in your life. Right now I'm in the process of reinventing myself again because I've seen things that I want to change about myself. So what helped me to reach my goals and to become a better version of me is I completed a SWOT analysis. You may be saying to yourself, what's a SWOT analysis? Well, a SWOT analysis identifies your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And for me, this was a major step for me. The aim of the SWOT analysis is to focus on your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, and at the same time, take advantage of your opportunities. For me, this was a major step because I'm a pessimist. I'm my biggest critic. I self-sabotage a lot. So completing this task really helped me to rid myself of a lot of things that was holding me back, preventing me from stepping into the new me. So it's a really good tip to take and a good advice to take on. Also, another important tool that helped me to unpack any trauma that I had was shadow work journal prompts. And you can find this with any Google search or on Pinterest because that's where I got mine. It's a series of questions. Answering them will help you to unpack any trauma you may not have fully addressed. Sometimes you've got things that's unresolved in your mind, things that stop you from moving forward, things that stop you from progressing to become a better version of you. And we don't want to bring any of those into the new person, so that's something that you need to complete. So we're going to jump right into tip 2. So tip 2 is identify your core values. Here you're manifesting what you want to be, what you want to be in life. You're putting it in the universe to say, this is the person I want to become. So you're going to work on it. Make sure you're writing everything down because this is important for your self-reflection stage. Treat your invention as a project, a project that you have to pass to unlock the next stage. Here I suggest you write a personal vision statement. And this is really, really important because this vision, this personal statement, you can go back to and reflect on and let it remind you of what you want to be and why you want to be this person. It can be as simple or as elaborate as you want it. You know your goals. You know what you want to achieve. So you are the master of your own life. So you will know what you want. Here's an example of my personal vision. So my personal vision is to live a purpose-filled life. Become a leader in my field of work where I can use my expertise to make a positive change in individual lives that I work with. I will work continuously to develop my skills and build meaningful connections with anyone I come into contact with. I will also prioritize my relationship with loved ones and dedicate my time to becoming a better version of myself. So that was my personal vision statement. And every time when I fall short, I look at it and remind myself why I reinvented myself and why I want to be here. So we're going to jump right into tip 3, setting achievable goals. This is very important. Don't set unrealistic goals that you can't achieve. And as what I said, this is a journey, because I have been on this journey myself for 4 years. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But you know what? Be bold and be brave. One of the steps I took was upskilling myself. And that may be something that you want to do. You may want a new job. You may be in a toxic relationship that you want to give up. You may want to give up bad habits that may be dragging you back. You might want to change. You might just want to make simple change, with your appearance, the way you speak. You might want to do minor changes, but identifying these changes is what's important. And if you're here, that's great. I'm going to jump right into tip 4. Create positive habits. I can't stress how important this is in the journey. Make sure you have a personal goal. Look at your surroundings, because this is important to clean house, because you're not going to take everyone on your journey. Some people are going to be left back, and that's just the honest truth. Look around and see if people around you inspire you. Start your healthy eating journey. Incorporate exercise into your daily routine if this is something that you want to do. Start listening to positive music if you're into music. Do things that uplift you, things that make you feel good about yourself. Indulge in things like that. Anything that makes you feel good, you can do it. Because this is the time to create new habits. Create new habit for that new person that you want to step into. What your new self look like. Create these habits and start doing it, because I feel like it's not about completely changing you, but working on those traits that you already have and becoming a better version of yourself. Becoming a better feature of yourself. And self-care is very important in this stage. Your appearance may not align with the new you, because that was something I had to work on. I had to work on softening my look, because I wanted to look the part for my role that I've worked really hard for. I didn't want to look like, I've worked hard for this, so why not play the part? So this was something that I did myself. I felt like less was more for me. It might not work for you. You might already have those things sorted already. It may be something else. And I'm going to definitely do a video on self-care and confidence. So I'm not going to go too deep into self-care, but it's something to think about. Tip 5. Tip 5 is self-reflection. You need to practice self-reflection. And you can do this by journaling. Journaling helps you to reflect on your journey. And you can always go back on it and look at it as a reference point. I find this really, really good, because I can look at all the changes I've made over time. And it has really helped me, because sometimes I feel demotivated and like, I haven't made much step. But when I look back from where I'm coming from to where I am now, and the only thing that gave me that opportunity was journaling. So it's good to start creating these habits where you can go and self-reflect on, where you're coming from, where you are now, what you need to change about you, what you need to improve. So self-reflection is really, really good. Also, you can start like mindful breathing or whatever make you relax. Some people are into yoga, some people are into exercise class. I like listening to gospel music because it keeps me mellow, and it reminds me of how far I've come, and all of this had to do with my belief and my faith in God, and this has really helped me to like push forward. So you have to find what works for you. Tip 6 is being truthful to yourself. This is so important. Lying to yourself will only hold you back. it will set you miles back from becoming the person you truly want to become. So it's good to acknowledge and deal with the hard truth. Take time. These moments may be very uncomfortable, but it will help you to work on solutions to overcome them. Tip 7. Seek support and advice. Sometimes you may be thinking you're alone, but your colleagues, your friend, your family may have already been on this journey, and they can help you to carry on and to make your journey more meaningful and more positive. So don't keep quiet. Tell your friends and your family. I remember when I was on my journey, I kept quiet and I was in hiatus mode for a long time. And I lost people that I really love. People that I really wanted to be on this journey with, but they didn't understand the part that I had to take to reinvent, rebrand, and redevelop myself as a person. And I needed that time, but not everyone's gonna understand. And sometimes, the bad ones eliminate themselves, so it's a win-win for everyone. Anyway, we're gonna move on to step 8. Surround yourself with the right people. I can't stress how important this is in your reinvention journey. Surround yourself with people that want you to win. People that believe in you. People that wants to support your journey. Nothing is worse than somebody who is totally against what you're doing. Don't want to see you win. You don't want to be around people like this at this point in your life. You have to treat this like a rehab process. You're ridding yourself from everything negative in your life, and you want that positivity. So you have to go around people that want the best for you as well. Tip 9. Mindset. Your mindset is everything in this process. As I said earlier, I'm a pessimist and a negative thinker. I was a pessimist and a negative thinker. I should rephrase. I was my biggest critic, and I self-sabotage a lot. I was so hard on myself. I had to change this to move forward. I still struggle with being pessimistic, but I'm more aware of it. So now I actively try every day to change myself. I victimize myself a lot and I feel down sometimes. However, I challenge this with positive thinking, surrounding myself with positive people, being positive, looking on my journey to see how far I came, to see all the good things that I did. So I remind myself, everything that I went through, everything that I have overcome, and this kind of keep me grounded. I tell myself every day, I'm beautiful, I'm worth it, and I keep, putting in positive energy into my life, and that gave me the best possible results. Tip 10, celebrate your successes. Celebrate when you make small and big changes. Celebrate when you make significant changes. Celebrate every milestone. Give it recognition. Celebrate big wins and small wins. Everything is important in this journey. I truly hope these tips help you in your reinvention process. And I can remind you today that you are worth it and you have got this. If my tips has helped you in the reinvention process, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a video. Because your girl Saki has got a lot of tips and tricks coming. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon.
I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your door.